depressed for a while, like after school exam and all. I'll be sharing some things, secret things. So watch to the end of this video. Now. Before I got into med school to study veterinary medicine, around the time I was preparing for my JAM examinations, I had a conversation with a pharmacist and he said, why do you want the stress of medical school? Why not opt for fashion designing, where you travel around the world to buy nice materials to make beautiful dresses? And I said to him, sir, I want to become a doctor. I don't even know. This place is so filled up with plenty people. No, I don't want to paint. No.
I didn't know he was not trying to discourage me, but rather make me understand that studying medicine was a phase.
I was in 200 level where I got to understand all that he said to me. The struggle of attending classes from 8 to 5 p.m. Several shotguns, tests and assignments. Practicals were all a lot for me to handle at that time because I was being introduced into a new world. The struggle to remember complex terms in anatomy, in fact, from different animals, were a lot to handle at that time. At the point, I broke down in tears. I was crying. I had to call my brother around and tell him that I'm tired of being a medical student. I don't want to study medicine again. In fact, I want to just be, because it was a lot to handle. We had different things to read, myology, everything. It was just too much for one person to handle. And I was so sad and tired, and I was confused at that point. The few years I've spent in med school as a veterinary student, I've come to a realization that it's normal to be actually confused, tired and sad, especially in your early years. But then, instead of wallowing in self-pity and consumed by your emotions, I'll be highlighting 3 ways in which you can overcome this state of being depressed and the struggles of med school. The first is do what makes you happy. It could be that your grades are the reason why you feel so down at that very point. You could probably treat yourself out or watch your favorite YouTuber or do what makes you happy at that very point in order to come out of that state of being sad and depressed. Then the next is seek help from the Bible. As a Bible believing Christian, I personally feel everything we need is in the Bible. For me, my strongest book to hold on to in med school is the book of Daniel. I'm in awe of how Daniel got knowledge from God. There are several verses in the Bible that actually reassures you. But I would like to share this, the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13 that said,
Every test that you have experienced is a kind that normally comes to people, but God keeps his promise, and he will not allow you to be tested beyond your power to remain firm. At the time you are put to the test, he will give you the strength to endure it and to provide you with a way out.
The next is to seek professional advice or seek advice from your mentors or seniors ahead of you, especially in the junior classes. Of course, you have seniors that pass that class, and I'll advise that you actually meet them and speak to them, tell them the areas in which you have difficulties in med school. They can help you with some materials like past questions and all to help you ease your journey through medical school. Due to several reasons, your experience might be different from mine, and how you feel and cope with your emotions might also be different. But you know one thing is the same, the ability to come out strong despite each phase you have been through. And do you remember the saying that said, we don't look like our problems, yeah, just like this movies now, happy Babu. They don't look like their problems, and as medical students, you also need to be strong, you know. So I think this message gets someone to come out strong despite being facing a lot in med school, just like the Babu. Maybe they've not eaten, but they'll still continue entertaining us. So everyone that came across this video and going through a phase due to med school shenanigans, I want to tell you to develop strategies to do the work instead of wallowing in self-pity. Because at the end, you are also going to be called a doctor. If you watched to this point in this video, I'm so excited you stayed and I'm so excited you did. I want you to drop comments on how you were able to cope through med school shenanigans. And we've come to the end of this exciting video.